everybody, welcome back to My Dasa Speaks, and today's video is very interesting because it consists a major part of my childhood and things I have collected throughout my childhood. Although I was not able to save all of these, but some of those are still with me, and without further ado, I'm going to introduce you with my poster collection. And yes, by the way, I have been loving Hollywood songs since my childhood, and just because I was brought up in that surrounding. My sister used to listen to them, and that's how I got into Hollywood songs and Hollywood movies and all of that. So the first one is Little Mix. Now, we all have heard their songs, and how I started loving them is when I started stalking Zayn Malik, and I loved him and his songs, and I don't know, that's how every little fan of his or anyone's fan does it. They start stalking them. Who is their girlfriend? Where is he eating? What is he wearing? So every cliche thing that everyone used to do back in days or still does. I was one of those, and I followed Perry Edward from there. But her amazing songs include Shout Out to My Ex, and I just loved that song composition. Like even though I'll be 4 years older than now, I still love it, and I still loved it back in 2016. And fun part is this poster is of 2015 December, and I loved her, and I still do. And this whole band is so positive with each other, so that combination and relationship also stands out for me and inspires me in many ways. So the next poster that I have in my collection is Shawn Mendes. Now we all know that Shawn Mendes started his career from YouTube. He used to make small videos there, and that's how he got fame. And the most inspiring part of his life is that he didn't give up. And another thing is that he always loved one girl, and he wrote singles, his old songs talking about her, and she didn't even know. So I just know this fact from his new Netflix series. I don't know what that is, but it was a documentary on Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello, and yeah, that is why I love him more than before. I got this poster in December 2015, and I'm so glad that I have this poster. So the next poster is one of my favorites. I have no idea what I would have done if I hadn't seen this cartoon series, and it's an anime, and none other than Naruto. I love this character of Naruto Uzumaki. He was so motivated in his life, and whatever happened in the circumstances, he never gave up, and that was his mantra, that he believed in himself and he never gave up. So guys, don't you ever give up. Okay, so the next poster is very exciting because somehow my other friend, my best friend, will get to know that I have this kind of posters, and I have kept from her very safely in my documents, because I know that she loved this person. I think she still does, and but I have his poster and one of his mates poster. So that person is Niall Horan. Okay, one of the cutest thing about collecting this poster or securing it was I know that she loves it. loves him, and the other thing was that I never showed her because I knew that she will ask me. And I remember I used to have Zayn Malik poster as well, but I gifted it to some person. Well, now I don't gift anything. Okay, but this poster is I know that she loves him, and at that time, back in 2016, I knew that she will ask me, or she will say that, please gift me on my birthday, or etc. You know, little things school girls used to do. So next poster is of Liam, or Liam, whatever you say in your country or in your pronunciation. So I loved him. I loved his patience within the crib, and I loved his songs. I love his songs still. And this poster is of January 2016. I got it, and I am blessed of having such posters with such memories. And without further ado, the next poster is of Dallin. Okay, if you guys don't know him, he has worked in recently in a zombie movie or apocalypse movie, you can say whatever. I'll mention the name if I can add it in that. Or the first thing that I saw of him was a season in which Selena Gomez and he worked as in Wizards of the Waverly Place. They also had movie, and I watched movie and the seasons too. Usually people at that time used to follow Wings Club and etc, and I used to watch this. Okay, so the next poster is of Emma Stone. So Emma Stone has recently worked in La La Land as far as I know, and her work is incredible. First, I saw her in Spider-Man and I loved her. I loved her acting and everything. So that's why I got her poster. And I don't have any story to tell you, any exciting story related to it. But the next one is very much amazing. None other than the only pop rock and pop punk culture establishing woman was Avril Lavigne. Avril Lavigne has incredible work in songs, and her way of singing was great. She used to sing sad songs, but in a way that Skater Boy, for example, or Wish You Were Alone, or You're Not Alone, such kind of songs empowered the feelings. So the intensity from her songs was impeccable, and I loved it. And I still love her. I used to love her. I used to have another poster of her, but I posted on my cupboard, and I still have that picture, I think. If I can attach again picture in the while editing, I will. Yes, I love her, and I got this poster in February 2016. So that's all from Avril Lavigne. The next singer that I loved is Taylor Swift. Now Taylor Swift is amazing singer. She used to be amazing. I loved her, and songs like Blank Space and You Belong With Me and other empowering songs are lovely, and I wish there should be more songs that would be encouraging women. Recently, Avril Lavigne had a song named Warrior. You must listen it. It was awesome, and I think she has ability to sustain her work. She does not upload that much videos now. But her work is great, and I highly respect her. And yeah, that's all. So the last poster of today's video is Oliver Sloan. If you're an Asian or from an Asian family, you know Atif Aslam, the Atif Aslam. Now, Atif Aslam has worked immensely in Bollywood and Lollywood, and he also worked with Maher Zain in Anmat, and throughout his career, his work is unbelievable and fantasizing. To be honest, his songs like Kar Mangda was beautifully choreographed or directed. I love his songs, I love his personality, and I love that he is a good man. And mostly singers are not good from inside, or mostly celebrities are not. They are just, imposturing oneself in the media and the other self in behind the media. I love his humor, and I enjoy his singing, acting, and the way he is. So these were the people that I used to follow. I used to get influenced from. I think I missed one poster. So the last poster, the very last poster is of one of the people that inspires me till this date. And I loved her speeches, I loved her work. She is great, and she's serving with social services, and her personality, her presence is just worthy of word elegance, and she's none other than Emma Watson. Emma Watson has served hugely in UNICEF and other social services, and I loved her. I love that she is standing and she is face of women, and she's working for women empowerment too, and this is something that we all can influence from, and we should all get influenced. The first memory of Emma Watson is obviously Harry Potter. I watched Harry Potter from 1 to 7 part 2, and I loved her. Every series acting and the way she has grown up in the journey, I love it. And I think that should not only watch acting dramas or songs or listen everything. We should know that one message that the person is giving you. For example, if it's a sad song, the person is telling you that how much bad he felt. Now, what you can do about it is that listen it and have the muse, but also know that he was hurt from it, and you should know that people can get hurt by your actions, and that's what I loved about watching movies or songs, that the message they had delivered was I connected to them, that was delivered to me, and I received it, and I learned from these people somehow. Ending it all is that I learned some great things from these people, and that's what I do with everything, and these posters have a value. So I hope you enjoy it. So thank you guys once again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.